Guys, have you ever wondered what creatures live on big shipwrecks? Well, today we are going to go and dive the famous Liberty wreck and see what we can find. This historic World War II cargo ship, the USAT Liberty, was torpedoed by a Japanese submarine back in 1942, and it now lies just 30 metres from the shore, at depths of 5 to 30 metres. Over decades, the Liberty wreck has transformed into a vibrant artificial reef, teeming with marine life that makes use of its coral-lined ledges, sandy bays, and deep, dark voids. Now, the wreck is covered in big crevices and overhangs that provide refuge for a wide variety of ocean life, in particular, hole-dwelling reef fish like sweepers and soldierfish. Big predators like this grouper can also be found lurking in the shadows. Other groupers also call this shipwreck home. Coral groupers can be regularly seen swimming in and amongst a maze of corals, and slender groupers are often lurking underneath different structures, waiting for an easy meal to swim by. As well as the groupers, big predatory snappers can be seen patrolling the wreck during the day, although they often like to keep their distance. The coral-lined walls and algae-covered slopes provide the perfect habitat for a wide variety of reef fish, from clownfish and damsels to the juvenile sweetlips that can often be seen taking refuge within the plating acropora colonies. Now, the walls of the Liberty wreck are covered in marine invertebrates, from sea fans and sponges to hard corals and clams. And contrary to popular belief, these are all animals. These sea fans, or gorgonians, are colonial organisms made up of tiny polyps that work together to filter plankton from the water. Barrel sponges can also be found standing tall across the wreck. These sponges are also filter feeders and pump water through their porous bodies to extract plankton and other organic particles. In addition to the fans and sponges, these predatory anemones, armed with stinging tentacles that they use to capture prey, can be found wafting in the current around the wreck. These anemones often have a clownfish host, a mutualistic relationship with the clownfish gaining protection from predators whilst keeping the anemone clean. Another large filter feeder, the giant clam, can be seen resting on the sandy bottom around the shipwreck. These colourful marine invertebrates rely on symbiotic algae in their tissues that produce nutrients through photosynthesis. And like the fans and sponges, they also filter plankton from the water for additional food. The coral walls and large overhangs where the wreck meets the sand are home to large reef fish like these blue-winged angelfish, as well as schools of oriental sweetlips. Smaller reef critters, like this ringed pipefish, can also be found here. So, garden eels are a small burrowing fish that live in colonies, poking their heads out of the sand to feed on plankton carried around by the current. These eels reside on the sandy area adjacent to the Liberty wreck, swaying in unison. However, big predators also patrol the shallows. This school of pick-handle barracuda were weaving their way through the field of garden eels. Pick-handle barracuda are formidable hunters, armed with razor-sharp teeth and an elongated body that facilitates quick strikes. This small school was probably looking for fish and crustaceans resting on and under the sand. Other reef predators seem to have different priorities though. So, there are lots of species that hunt on the sand around the shipwreck, waiting for disturbances that might cause small critters buried underneath it to break cover. A little bit like this. However, in the absence of an obliging human, the wrasse, perch and bream will simply follow big predators that are adapted for digging through the sand. This blue-spotted stingray definitely does the job.
So guys, we've obviously got to try and dive the wreck at night as well to see what's swimming around after the lights go out. I'm at the beach now, sun is about to go down, the wreck is about here, so we'll give it a little bit, wait till it's super dark, get in the water, and yeah, see what we can find. Let's go.
At night time, the wreck is a dangerous place. Reef fish that swam freely during the day take refuge amongst the rocks, hoping to remain undetected. The shadows are also alive with sweepers and soldierfish on high alert, and for good reason. For the predatory fish that have been resting up during the day, at night time, the wreck is their hunting ground. These lionfish cover the wreck at night, gliding along the dark walls with their fins fanned, hoping to sneak up on small, unsuspecting fish. A much slower predator with a slightly different appetite also comes alive at night. This is a crown-of-thorns starfish, a large predatory starfish known for its spiny appearance and voracious appetite for coral. Whilst these starfish do cause some problems on reefs elsewhere in the world, on this wreck they exist in balance, preying on coral polyps using their numerous venomous spines to immobilize and digest their prey. However, much bigger predators also exist here. This metre-long brown marbled grouper was resting up on the sand. During the day, these large predatory fish are seldom seen on the wreck, swimming deep into its internal network of passageways in order to avoid detection. Like a lot of predators here, at night they come out of hiding and skulk along the ocean floor in search of food. The groupers aren't the only large predators that come out at night here though. This is a massive giant moray eel, measuring over 1.5 meters with a head the size of a football. With its sinuous body and keen senses, these apex predators navigate the tight crevices and corridors of the wreck at night, searching for prey. Giant morays have incredibly powerful jaws and sharp teeth that can make easy work of unsuspecting fish and crustaceans that get too close. If you're a small fish on the reef, the giant moray is your worst nightmare. There is literally nowhere to hide. Guys, as ever, thank you so much for watching. If you loved this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you're in the mood for more, you'll probably love this video as well.